Hi everybody, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. I wanted to focus today on our core as it relates to our practice in yoga and in breathing. And bringing our focus to our core is something that you hear quite often, and yet it can be quite challenging because you are attempting to move your body, activate your core, and keep your breath moving. So a lot of times in the practice, we end up either gripping and squeezing our core so tight that we're holding our breath, or we're not activating our core at all because it puts so much strain on the breathing that we all of a sudden forget to breathe, or our breath pattern becomes more inconsistent. So how to keep the core contained while you're practicing yoga, while you're connecting to the breath, it's more of a draw in towards your center. So if I sit here, and you can sit on your shins, join me, sit up nice and tall, and while I'm talking to you, I can draw the ribs towards the spine. This is going to create an activation called containment into the center or to the middle part of my abdominal muscles. And I can continue to speak to you, which means that I'm breathing. So if I was doing this without speaking, draw the ribs in, connect to the core, and practice taking a few breaths in through your nose and out. And you should be able to feel that draw towards the middle, and you're moving the breath. Now, if we want to get really strong in our abs, we want to work on our six-pack, we want to ultimately do that as a separate exercise from our practice. The core activation within the context of yoga is going to create a lot of stability, it's going to support a lot of your balance, but it's not exactly the way to get those, quote, abs that you may be trying to get. So what we do here at the studio is we have the class, I teach about core containment, connection, and breathing. And then after the class, we've been doing what's called an add-on, where it's optional if people want to stay. And then we'll blast the abs for 5, 7, 10 minutes, and where you can really feel the abdominals. So there's some information when you're practicing about core containment, what it should feel like in your belly while you're breathing and while you're in postures. And now I want to take you through some of those ab exercises and get your belly burning a little bit today. Okay, so come on to all fours, hands and knees, and tabletop, and start to warm up your torso a little bit. Move your hips from side to side. Limitations of getting to the core: when you feel things and you feel tension, things being tension or tightness in your hip flexors. And so opening up your hips a little bit, and so that you can get through that pathway and then feel this more into your core. Bring yourself back to center, come down onto your forearms, interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs. Before you even lift your knees or extend your legs, start to draw your ribs in and feel how your core connects. Lips are sealed, breathing in through your nose, out through your nose. If this is working for you and this feels nice and balanced, stay here. If you want more, straight legs, tuck your toes, lift your knees. And then that's going to add a little bit more resistance of gravity. But if you stay with the form and you stay in the support, the structure of the body, you'll feel it right where we want to feel it in your belly. I always say with abs, do it so that you feel it. No need to rush through it and feel it in your hips or feel it in your low back. Do it so that you feel it in your belly, and you can always slow it down. And stay with it here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Take a deep breath in. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower your knees down, untuck the toes, and let your hips come down. This will be a light stretch. You can feel a little bit of pressure perhaps down into your low back. And then use that weight pressing down through the tops of your feet, and then elongate and feel the stretch out of your belly, out of your abs. Need one more breath, feel it in your head and neck. You can soften your chin a little bit down if you feel it in your shoulders. And then on the exhale, let's go all the way down, release the grip, hands under your shoulders, and go all the way down, chin to the mat. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. On your next exhale, press up to plank, and lift your hips downward facing dog. Put a little bend to your knees, feel all of this down dog
Once again, it's the direction of the ribs coming into the spine. And bring an activation to the belly, and yet you can still focus and feel the balanced approach into your breathing, in through your nose, out through your nose. And so that's going to get you right in the middle part of your belly. Come down onto your knees. You could always repeat that and do multiple sets. Now, go down to your left forearm. Turn to your outer left hip. This right hand supports me as long as I need. This would be a place to start. Legs bent, knees stacked. You can reach your right arm up from here. And on your exhale, reach your right arm down. Squeeze your left side body up as you reach through. It's like the idea of a needle, okay, or the thread going through the needle. And then you inhale, bring your arm back up. And as you exhale, reach down and thread the needle. Gets you right at the side of your belly in the group of muscles called your obliques. Go up and go down. And we'll do 3 more. Use the breath. Inhale up. Exhale down. Then do 1 more. And now this is relatively easy. We should all be feeling it. But if you want to add a little bit more, flex the ankles, straighten the legs. And as you firm through your left forearm, make a fist. So you're lifting out of your shoulder. And then you can draw yourself up. Straight legs in your forearm side plank. And we'll do 4 more. Exhale, reach down. Lift that bottom hip. Arm back up. Exhale, reach down. 2 more. And you should feel that intensity rise a little bit in your body. Make sure you're supported. Last 1. And then reach up. Now safely coming down. Take your right hand to the ground. Lower your hips. Okay, I'm going to switch sides. Coming on to the right forearm. Side plank. Let's start. So don't cross the ankles. Stack the knees. Elbows set under the shoulder. And reach your left arm up. Take an inhale. Exhale, reach down and under. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, reach down. Pull the side body in. And everybody can do this. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, reach down. And you're going to build length and strength through the side of your body. 3 more. Last one. You need to explore. Last 4. Legs straight, flex the ankles, press to the forearm, and lift the hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach down, hips up, and reach under. Inhale up. Exhale, reach down. 2 more. Best you can. Don't turn the hips. Lift the hips through the side body. Last 1. Reach up. Now left hand down, support. Lower your hips down. And you can come up to a seat. Face either direction on your mat. Legs out, relatively straight, but a little bend to your knees. Bring your fingertips in front. So if you're going to draw a line level to the floor with your nose, you want your thumbs on the line with your nose. Little C shape to your belly. Pull your belly button in. Keep your heels pressing down. Twist to the right. Inhale, center. Thumbs in line with your nose. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. So it's any range of motion to center and to the right. Keep the knees together. Press the heels down to the left. Back to center. Now you want to turn it up intensity. Float your feet up. And draw the elbows back. And center. And switch. Either way, feet floating, more intense. All while, keep the knees squeezing together. Center and to the right. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Feet down to the ground. Keep that soft bend to your knees. Reach your arms forward, draw your belly in. Now as slowly as you can go, you can tuck your chin. Pull your stomach in. Slow yourself down, squeeze your knees for 10, 9, the body might drag a little bit, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down, kick out straight through your legs. And take a full breath in. I hope you feel it right in your belly. Bend your right leg, foot flat. Hands behind your head or fingertips touching the side of your head. You can kick your right leg up to the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to reach your right arm out. Reach your left hand to your right foot. Inhale, bend your right leg, foot down. And exhale, kick up. Right arm out, left hand touches. Go slow, bend your right leg, return to center. Right arm out, left arm up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. Left leg is staying as straight and as strong as you can keep it. Feel it. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold. Right arm out, left hand up. Spread the fingers. Little extra. Hover your left heel. 5, 4. Your belly should burn. 3, 2, 1. Lower slow. Always with control. Bend your left leg. Right leg straight. Take a deep breath in. Kick your left leg up. Left arm out, right hand, left foot. So work the form coordination first. Inhale, bend the leg, foot down. Exhale, kick up, left arm out, right hand, left foot. Step down. Exhale, reach out and up. That's 3. Keep going. 4, 3. Exhale. 5. If you can't touch your foot, that's okay. Touch the outside of your ankle or your shin. Just reach as high as you can. Last 4, 3, 2, and on 1, we're going to hold it up. Hold it up. Spread your fingertips. Kick and hover through your right heel. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly bend the leg, lower down, and both legs bent. Set your feet so they're hip width distance, and reach your arms down by your sides. Really press through your feet. Pull your stomach in, start to lift your head up. So it's a lateral movement to the right. Tap the outside of your right ankle. Back through center to the left. Tap the left ankle. Go to the right. And go to the left. So you're working the sides of your waist with the activation to the middle, side to side. Feel it. Breathe. Exhale. Exhale. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. All in the belly, not in the hips. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lie down, center, and feel your belly release. Okay, so this is only if you're feeling comfortable. Don't worry about doing this if the low back feels a little bit tender. If a lot of this has gone into your hip flexors, you could simply do a little crunch up and lower down. And that's what you're going to do. A little crunch up, belly in, and lower down. Feeling the full connection to your breath, arms over your head, cross your thumbs, inhale. Exhale, sit up, twist to the right, center, lower slowly, take an inhale. Exhale up, chest proud, twist to the left, center, and lower as slow as you can. Okay, we go up. If you're doing the little crunches, that's fine, keep going. And we got 8. This one takes a little while, so move through it. Twist 7, And it's a count, but not always a fast count. Again, do it so that you feel it. And slow it down. It's better to feel it in the belly than for it to go into your hips or your low back. You will a lot more in support for your body this way and for the rest of your practice. Let's do 4 more. Last 2. Nice, come back to center. Stay up in your seat, everybody. Cross your legs. I know the tendency is that you go, oof, my belly, and you want to lie down. And you first stay up. And take a moment and put the backs of your wrists or the backs of your hands on the backs that are in the front of your knees, palms face up. And let's take 3 breaths, and you should feel this draw towards your power center. A lot of those attachment, distractions, pulls on your mind are probably less right now. And these are a couple instances or ways that you can bring the awareness to your belly, not only when you're in your flow and that containment, but you can use this routine, and I'll put more routines up, and where, because we can always change what exercises we're doing, but you can add this on for 5-10 minutes after any class you take. And I've been doing it. I think you'll feel the difference in the translation with your breath and your flow, and making you lighter and lighter and lighter as you continue to